I like to analyze song lyrics. You ever listen to a song lyric and go, it's pretty stupid? You ever listen to I Shot the Sheriff? It doesn't make any sense. It goes, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Well, yeah, but you shot the sheriff. You're saying we should let you go because you didn't shoot the deputy? You're going to jail, Terry. That's a bad defense. What are you talking about? Elton John wrote a song that goes, if I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Don't write it, Elton. We don't got to hear your every thought. Write another lyric. The worst song of all time, the worst lyric is Sade's Smooth Operator. Great song, but it's got a weird lyric. It goes, coast to coast, LA to Chicago. What map are you looking at?
I picked up on a common country song, which I call the list song. If you listen to country, you know what I'm talking about. The list song is where they have like a real generic chorus, very general, right? It'll be like, I love this town. And you're like, what town? And they're like, any town. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You make a song like Sweet Home Alabama, people from Alabama are like, that's our song. You make a song like, I love this town. People are like, I live in a town. Right? They're ready to get on board. And then they just list a bunch of like vaguely sort of generic American stuff, like whatever they think represents USA. It'll just be like, I love this town. Just dogs in the front porch, chickens in the yard. Everybody's out there working so hard. Football game on a Friday night. Levi's jeans and a cold Bud Light. I love this town. Right? Yeah. John Deere tractors, Daisy Dukes. You're like, those aren't lyrics. You're reading out of a Sears catalog at this point. But people love it, right? The more they're like, oh, I've been to a fair. We got a dirt road. I've been to a swimming hole, too. I love talking to older people about music because sometimes they get real indignant about their music and how things have changed, you know? Like older people will be like, oh, music today, it's garbage, you know? It's not like the music we listen to. We used to have real songs with real lyrics that meant stuff, songs about love. And I'm like, take it easy, Gramps. Here's every song from 1950. Bow chicka bow, ba ding a dang dong, a ram a lam a dip dip, ding dang dong dang, bing bang, bit bit it bit it ding ding. And then some dude just, yeah. What is that supposed to mean? No idea there. I don't know.
I love dancing to hip-hop music. I love it, though. It's hip-hop gets me hype, you know. It's always fun. It's always fun. You know, one of my favorite songs is from Notorious B.I.G., Biggie. It says, you got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Why? Because I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Babe. First of all, why are you asking why? Like, we all know the answer to that. What's the worst thing? I don't know, property damage, loss of life. The women that you would like to get pregnant, they won't be around because they probably got scared from the gunshots. I don't understand. This music is not for me. These rappers need to start thinking their lyrics out. I'm starting to get worried about a lot of these guys. Rapper 2 Chainz. A lot of people don't know this. He graduated from college 1 year early with a 4.0 GPA. 100% true. Seriously. That's awesome. Very intelligent man, but chooses to dumb down his lyrics all the time. Case in point, I'll give you an excerpt from one of his classics. And he says, she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. Oh, well done, Detective 2 Chainz. You should be on Law & Order's Special Victims Unit. We've identified the body, but we're not sure who the name is. I'm gonna call her Big Booty because she got a big booty. I'm gonna go on break. Rappers are just confusing to me, man. Lil Wayne, I'm a little concerned about Lil Wayne. That man is out of his mind. Always. Like, Like any parents in here, if you've seen your baby do that, you get worried. You gotta listen to his lyrics. Something is wrong with Lil Wayne. He's crying out for help. Something is wrong with his physical health. You'll never be able to hear a song from him the same ever again. But something is wrong with him physically. He's giving you hints in his song. One lyric, he says, I got a big house hallways. I got 10 bathrooms. I could crap all day. Really? That's what you want to do with all that young moolah, baby? That's what you want to do with all that money? Just sit back and eat burritos and cold pizza and just need to get a bottle of K.O. Pectate. What's wrong with you, Lil Wayne? What's wrong? All these rappers bragging about their lifestyle and what kind of cars they drive. Bugattis and Aston Martins. If I was a rapper, I'd rap about what I drive. I drive a 2008 Ford Escape. It's pleasant. I'd be like, I'm on that mid-size SUV swag, 5-star safety rating with 7 airbags. Just picked up my dry clean and put it on the hanger. Put some more John Mayer in my 6-disc CD changer. You didn't know I like John Mayer, did y'all? Yeah. Body is one. It's pleasant to listen to, all right? It's better than. But see, I like old school hip hop. That's like what I grew up on, you know. Like I grew up on a lot of old school hip hop. You know, LL Cool J, and then even older. One of the original rap songs is Rapper's Delight. I love that song. Because they're not bragging about, you know, their cars or, you know, the size of a woman's posterior or how many times they could use a bathroom in one day. You know what they're rapping about in Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang? Toast. Classic line of the song. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. That's awesome. Like, I love toast. I'd be like, what? Like, I walk up into a club, yo, let me get some margarine over here. Let me get some, I can't believe it is butter. What's up? Yes. I hope y'all, like, go out to a club and they got, like, oh, they got toast up in here. Yeah.
I used to have long rock and roll hair. I listened to rock and roll music. Thought my music was the most powerful music ever. Now I listen to it now, not so much. Steve Miller Band, I listen to them all the time. Yeah, listen to them now. Boy, these brilliant lyrics like abra, abracadabra, I want to reach out and grab ya. Boy, that's... sounds like something Forrest Gump would write for Jenny, doesn't it? I want to reach out and grab you, Jenny. I know what love is. My daughter listens to this guy named Bruno Mars. There's any Bruno fans here? Then you'll know this song's real. I said, play that song again. I want to hear the words. Song called I Would Catch a Grenade for You. This is a love song. I would catch a grenade for you. That sounds like an ISIS wedding song to me. What's romantic about I would catch a grenade for you? It's in the song I listened to, it's about this heartbroken guy telling this girl, I would catch a grenade for you, cut my hand with a blade for you, jump in front of a train for you, put a bullet in my brain for you. This guy doesn't take rejection well, does he? Grow up, be a real man, slash your tires and move on. That's how you do it. If my daughter brought home a guy and said, sir, I would take a grenade for her, I say, prove it, son, and then that would be that. But some people are romantic, more romantic than me. Don't give me those looks. I tried it. I'm willing to try. I tried it with my wife. I walked up to her at the kitchen table, reading the paper she was. I said, hey, I'd take a grenade for you. Didn't even look up from the newspaper. Now, where would we get a grenade?
Married 30, been together 37 years. We have a 22-year-old son, a 20-year-old daughter. They both drive, of course. You know what that means? As soon as they get in the car, they take over the radio station. I have to listen to the worst music I've ever heard in my life. You know what? I figured out I'm going to change the station. Sing along. Honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow. Dad, stop it. Call me Mr. Flintstone, because I can make you bad rock. Stop it! Why are you doing that? I blame it on the alcohol. My son says, you sound stupid. I said, I got one less problem without you. He says, why are you poking me? I go, can't keep my hands to myself. I love it when in the kitchen, my two kids, my wife walks in, I go, honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow. And you know what? That's her cue to give me one of those things right there. Let me tell you something. We don't see the kids for a couple of days. I highly recommend it. Honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow. What kind of lyric is that? They don't write them like they used to. I know that George Harrison wrote the most beautiful Beatles songs of all time. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. That's a beautiful lyric. You know what he's trying to say? Honey got a booty like pow, pow, pow.
I do love rock and roll. I like 60s had better lyrics, 70s had better guitar. You could tell lyrics were getting worse in the late 60s because Cream had the White Room song. It's like, in the white room with black curtains in the station. They wrote that song because they needed one more song on the album they were working on. They were in a white room with black curtains in a railroad station. I mean, they made millions. I could have done that, right? I could have been like, in the bathroom with the shower curtain that had little fishes. That's a great song right there. And then they get the worst lyrics like, been through the desert on a horse with no name. Who cares, okay? Right? You guys live in a desert. Like, go through the desert in a Volkswagen with no air conditioning, right? That's something that I can relate to, right? In the late 70s, you couldn't understand the lyrics. Some bands messed up all the lyrics. Some bands messed up the middle. The band that messed up all the lyrics, Doobie Brothers. What did I want to run by for instead? I'm making it up. I don't know the words to that song. The band that messed up the middle, Steely Dan with the Peg song. Great song, right? It's like, diddle-doo-doo. It's such a catchy. It's like, Peg, it will come back to you. Peg is over. Yeah, it's your favorite foreign movie. What the heck was all that in the middle? Did anybody? I think they had the Doobie Brothers in the middle because I didn't get any of the middle. And then in the 90s, the Peppers, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they messed up their lyrics. I couldn't get I got the beginning and the end of the Peppers songs. I didn't get the middle, right? That was the part I didn't get. It's like, take me to the river, lay me on your shore. I'll be coming back, baby, I'll be coming back for more. Do the little things you say you don't want, baby, don't come home, baby. I cannot forget, but I will not remember. Say my pleasure's that much better, but I won't regret it never. What was done with my Kong, babe? Did anybody get that part? No one got that part, right? I didn't get that part. And then the next album, they were like, I know it's you. Oh, mango ding, mango wango dang. I know. Like, what was that? I know it's me and whatever. And then the band that messed up all their lyrics in the 90s, Pearl Jam with the Yellow Ledbetter, right? Eddie Vedder does not know the words. There are no words to that song, okay? They wrote that song because it's their biggest hit and they close every show on it. And he drinks red wine throughout the show, which is good because by the time they need to end the show, he can't pronounce words anymore. So it's perfect. And it's like, home feeling, I go back, girl. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. I crank that song every time, okay, because I know all the words. And there were some bands you could understand every word they were saying in the 90s. You wish they'd shut up, though. Like, I get knocked down, I get up again, you ain't never gonna keep me down, I get knocked down. Stay down, okay? Right, because you're getting your butt kicked is what's happening. That song's horrible. That song and a couple drops of water on my forehead, I'm gonna admit to stuff that I didn't do, okay? That's an annoying song, right? You know.
Speaking of older folks, I remember the guy who wrote the lyrics to the Hokey Pokey passed away. He was in his 80s, and I heard at his funeral they had a big problem when it came time to lowering his casket into the grave. You're getting ahead of me, ma'am. First, they put the casket in. Took the casket out. Put it back in, shook it all about. His friends and family's going, hey, what's this all about? Thank you. Should begin that joke in Arkansas about right now.
Oh, you're Native American. Can you share some of your ancient tribal wisdom? I'm not even from the reservation. I just make stuff up. Like, sure, ancient tribal wisdom. Ancient tribal wisdom. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to get out of the rain. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. The do-do-do, the da-da-da. That's all I have to say to you.
And then Bruno slowed it down. I mean, slowed it down. The lights went dim, except for one spotlight was on him. And he started singing this song that he performed with a rapper named B.O.B. Not Bob, B.O.B. But he didn't have B.O.B. with him that night. But Bruno started singing the song. Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be and I mean to tell y'all, I started levitating out of my chair. I was like, hey, Bruno. I got home, I was like, how did he get me? He's magical. But that song is called Nothing on You, and I bring it up because B.O.B. the rapper, like if you ever watched the video, it's like the greatest, to me, he says what I think is the greatest rap line I've ever heard in a rap song. I haven't heard a lot of rap songs, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the greatest line. Like if you ever see the video while Bruno's singing, you see B.O.B. in the background. Look like he gonna mess it up. Just that's that look that says something really vile and vulgar is gonna come out of his mouth. But in the song, he says, baby, you the whole package, plus you pay your taxes. What? I don't know what that means. And then he finishes it up, and you keep it real while the mother stay plastic. You my Wonder Woman, call me Mr. Fantastic. Stop. Now think about it. So I thought about it because that's what he instructed me to do. And I did a rewind to that line. You the whole package plus you pay your taxes. Man, they ought to put that in a Hallmark card for Valentine's Day.
But it does have its cool things, actually. I recently saw Bob Dylan at the Hollywood Bowl. That was a great show. And thank you for giving Bob Dylan the quiet reverence that he... Yeah, I did see Bob Dylan at the Hollywood Bowl. It was a great show. It was a great show, and I'm not making this up. He actually had a woman that was downstage doing sign language along with all of his songs, right? And not only was it very touching to watch, But I also enjoyed the irony that only the deaf people had any idea what Dylan was saying. Rest of us had no clue. That Mr. Tambourine Man? No, he's just clearing his throat. Okay.
What can we do? You know, here's something. I figured out why all the songs on the radio are so simple and repetitive. They're stealing them from little kid songs. Yeah, you just don't notice because they make it sound cool. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I thank you. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap along if you know what happiness means to you. Happy, 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 happy. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It ain't warm when she's away. And I know. The guys in the band are going, I don't think he does know. I know it's a children's song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I should have just started with the music. How much easier would that have been? Told him my piece sitting down. Those guys were goofing on me in the back because I was Purelling up top. And they're like, oh, you really do carry Purell. This guy's sharing too much. When I was a kid, I would sing along with all the songs on the radio, but I'd never hear the words right, so I'd kind of just make it up, you know. It would be like, is that you too? She said, we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. Yeah, John, it does make a difference. Whether we're naked or not. To the rest of us, it makes a difference. How about this one where the guy breaks up with his girlfriend, Lorraine? You know it? Yeah. I can see clearly now, Lorraine is gone. Wanna be right, no Lorraine Day. But when you're a kid, you know, you don't think about the words. You're just kind of, you know, imitating the sounds. And so we get songs like Banana Woman to me. She had a smushy face. Banana Woman. And we all do it. We all sing songs where we don't know. Who knows the words to this song for real? Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, revolutionary, blinded by the light. And it's still happening. My nephew's older now, and he's in the back seat and singing this song, and he had it right all the way to the end, and then he skids out. She's up all night to the sun, I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun, I'm up all Mexican lucky, I'm up all Mexican lucky. Yeah, I don't know either. It's
Is anyone here, we like to sing in the car, is anyone here a person who messes up the words to songs? You think you know the words to songs? Yeah, you're raising your hand. Usually people point at each other, but you guys are admitting it. But you know it, you seem to know it. My wife thinks she has the right words, and she's not close at all. You know what I mean? Because some people are like 50% confidence. They're just like, I'm singing the words to the song, not really sure if these are it, but I like singing, so I'm gonna sing along. You know, like, most people are like that. My wife, 100% confident she knows the words, and she's 143% wrong. Not even close. And I learned this, we were dating about 8 months. Had I known this before, I don't know if we would have stayed together. It was so shocking because I had fallen in love with her at that point. And so we're driving, I'm driving, she's in the passenger seat, and Eddie Money's 2 Tickets to Paradise comes on. I don't know if you know that song. It'll make sense once I sing it. So it starts out, and it goes, if you know the song, sing along if you know this part. So it starts out, it goes, I've got a surprise especially for you. Something we both have always wanted to do. And then there's some background vocals. Waited so long. Waited so long. That's when she was singing the wrong thing. Waited so long. That's what he's saying. We've got 2 Tickets to Paradise. Waited so long. She's singing in the passenger seat, top of her lungs, 100% confident. Lady Falone. Lady Falone. So of course I was like, hey, who in the heck is Lady Falone? And she thought I was being deep, so she goes, I know, right? Who is Lady Falone? Who is she that he wrote this song about? Where is she today? I go, she's not anywhere, because that's not what the heck he's saying. You're not even close, and if I didn't love you already, you'd be out of the car right now, and this would be the end of a relationship.